Morning, friend. Mike Beaumont here. Hey, today I want to take a little bit of time and talk to you about a new product that I found that's just going to blow you away. I mean, this thing is awesome. If you run any kind of a WordPress site, whether it's a blog or if you're just a product site, you really need to incorporate this into your business and your daily use, because it's just going to really blow you away with the features that this product has. And the product I'm talking about today is Digi Article Blaster. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Article Marketing Robot. Well, this thing does the same thing, but only for your WordPress site. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's your blog or whether you're doing a product review site, this has the capability of taking one article or blog and turning it into hundreds, literally hundreds. I'm telling you, this will blow you away when you see how easy it is after you get used to using it for a little bit. You go to digiarticleblaster.com and download the application. It has very simple, easy to follow instructions on how to use it and set it up. You download it with a zip file right onto your computer, and as soon as that's downloaded, you can install it into your WordPress dashboard. And the first thing you'll have to do after you do that is go into either DCAPTCHA, Codebusters. I mean, you can, the two best sites that I know of are bypasscaptcha.com and deathbycaptcha.com. They charge you, the way they charge you for their fees is you get charged by every code that's correctly solved. And you know how much of a pain in the butt that is if you have to go in after you've already submitted something and go back through and find the sites that have the little CAPTCHA codes, and then you have to go in there and put them in there before your article will publish. Well, this does it all for you. All you have to do is learn how to set up some spin tags and do a little bit of syntax work on your blog. And what that means is you can take words like beautiful and substitute them with words like splendid, stupendous, panoramic. You get the picture. And that's all there is to it. You just substitute in words for other words that mean pretty much the same thing, and set up 2 or 3 spin tags throughout your article for different words, and even in your titles you can spin your title out. And once you do that and submit it, it blasts this thing out to the universe like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it takes the work of one blog or article or product review and turns it into hundreds. And if you're using a WordPress site for your business or to make money with, you've got to have this. I mean, it's a very nominal charge. It's a one-time fee. There's no monthly service fees on it, and you can even sign up as an affiliate and make money off of this product. Now there's 3 different scenarios that you can get into with Digi Article Blaster, and the first one is your single user license, which means you can only use it on one site or one blog, one WordPress site. So that's what I would get if I was just beginning out and you want to test the waters with it and see how it's going to work for you. A single user site is $47. Now, if you have more than one WordPress site, which I know there's quite a few people that I deal with do, you can get the multi-user site, and that's $97 for the license on that one. And they give you a key code that you have to put in. There's a spot on your dashboard that you have to go in and set up your Digi Article Blaster, and there's a spot in there to put your key code in. And once you get your key code through your email, your verification email, you just copy and paste that into your Digi Article Blaster plugin, and then tell it which capture code service that you want to use, and you're ready to rock and roll. If you really want to get crazy with this, and you're into developing websites or whatever, you can get the professional model, or the developer's license they call it, and that one's $297, and that's if you want to develop blog sites or WordPress sites that you're going to sell to other people. So there's multiple ways that you can set this up, and like I said, I'm going to give you a little demonstration on how easy this is once I get back inside, get back at my computer, and I'll give you a little demonstration on how to put your spin tags in there, and we'll blast an article out and see what happens. And so we'll see you back in my office here in just a few minutes, and we'll get rocking and rolling with this thing. Hey, and you guys have a good day.
Okay, everybody, here we are. I'm back at my computer, and I promised you I was going to show you a Digi Article Blaster, and here it is. Now, don't worry if you don't know how to find this page. I'm going to have a link in the post that'll take you to all the different pages that I'm going to show you, and you'll be able to find it real easy. So let's go just scroll down here a little bit and take a look at everything. Like I said, it gives you a little bit of information about how everything works. It says you can spin thousands of articles from a single source with just a few minutes of work. And trust me, it's not easy. It's not rocket science. You don't have to be real techie or computer literate to use this stuff. If you have a WordPress site that you're using right now, this will plug right in and let you get cracking. Now, you can also use this as an affiliate product. You just go here to digiresults.com, and they're actually the platform that carries all these products. There's quite a few of them that they have that you can purchase. Now, if you've ever heard of Article Marketing Robot, and I'm sure if you've got a blog that you use, for any amount of time, you've for sure heard about it. Well, this tool is almost exactly like Article Marketing Robot, but this one is built for your WordPress sites. Now, the packages start at $47, and there's no monthly fees, or it's a one-time purchase. You get lifetime upgrades from them. They do have a 60-day money-back guarantee on all their products. And I'm not going to go through all of this. You can look at it when you get your information. And this is really self-explanatory right here. If you've got a blog and you're doing your stuff manually, you could get probably 7 backlinks to your website, unless you want to spend all day long posting your stuff to backlink generators and stuff like that. Or you can use this one product and you can get over 150 backlinks with just one posting, all in one spot. Now, if you're a developer and you build WordPress sites for businesses and stuff that you sell, you can purchase a developer license and you can install this product on their blogs before you sell it to them, and then the users can utilize this product You don't have to have a specific end user license on it. You can just buy ones that you can transfer to the other people that you sell. Now, if you have more than one WordPress site, you can get a multi-site personal license for $97, or if you're just a single site user, then you can purchase the $47 package. Now, once you purchase this, they'll send you a verification email with your download information and a download link, and it'll go into your, well, on my site it goes into my downloads, and this is what it looks like right here. It'll be your Digi Article Blaster V1.5 version 1.5, and it does come in a zip file, so you're going to have a zip file platform on your computer to use it. However, that's another subject to cover later on. Just know right now that they're real easy to use. WinZip's probably the best one out there that I know of, and I've used a couple of different ones, and WinZip will read just about any kind of file that you can get out there. So anyway, that's where they usually end up, is in your download file. So let me go over here and go to my dashboard, and I'll show you how to install this on your platform. So you just go to plugins and you go to add new, and once you get to this portion of your dashboard, you go up here to your upload link, and you'll be able to go into your browse button, and you want to browse over to where your download file went, which is in your downloads, of course, or they are in mine anyway. And you just scroll down until you find it, and this is where mine's at, and you just click on that, and it puts the link in your little browser box right here, and then you hit install now, and it plugs it into your dashboard. Now, I'm not going to do that since I've obviously already got it plugged in. And once you get it installed, and you tell it to activate it, you go over here and it'll load it up on your dashboard sidebar, and you just click that little link right there, and it brings up your settings page. Now, along with your confirmation email, you'll also get a key code that you'll have to put in right here, and to use this, you're also going to have to get you a CAPTCHA decoder. Now, there's 3 of them that they list on here that you can use. However, I'm going to tell you right now that deCAPTCHA is defunct and is no longer available. But Bypass CAPTCHA and Death by CAPTCHA are 2 really awesome user sites that you can get. You only need one of them. Bypass CAPTCHA is really good, but they are a little bit on the expensive side. If you're just starting out and you're working on a real tight budget, I would suggest you use Death by CAPTCHA. Their page is right here, and they even have a neat little graph on here that tells you the best time of the day to use your site. 0 is starting at midnight, and 23 is actually 11 p.m. at night. So anywhere between 3 and 5 in the afternoon, you kind of want to stay away from that time frame because the system's pretty loaded up at that time. So anyway, and you can go down here and put your information in there, and you can even set a low money limit on here so that if you get down to where you're almost out of funds, you get an email to go in and renew your subscription. And they charge you by the thousands on these things. You actually, what you're doing is you're buying credits, and you use 1 credit for every CAPTCHA that's solved. And if they're unable to solve the CAPTCHA code, you don't get charged for it. And both this one and Bypass CAPTCHA are the same way. A Bypass CAPTCHA is a little more expensive. Like I said, it is $14 for 2,000 credits. but they have a really high resolve rate. That's why I like to use them. But like I said, if you are on a budget and you're really watching your money for now, Death by CAPTCHA is really good, and they're cheap. You can buy 10,000 CAPTCHA code solves for $13.90, which is pretty darn cheap. So anyway, um, let's go back to my platform. So now that you've got whichever one of those you decide that you're going to use, you've got to select that one. Like I said, I use bypass CAPTCHA, and you just go down to the bottom of your blog, and it's not gonna let me take it down there. Oh, right here. You just go save changes, and that'll save all your information for you. Now I want to go up here, and I told you I'd show you um, how to do spin tags on your articles, and it's really easy. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. Now you'll notice that up here in the upper right hand corner you'll have your Digi Article Blaster, and if you've never done a post, it'll this little button right here will say spin and blast article. Obviously I've already done mine, and it says this post has already been blasted. Do you want to do it again? I suggest that if you're going to do that, when you do it originally, you copy and paste all this to a WordPress document or something like that after you've got all your spin tags put in, so that you know which words you've actually spun out before, and you can choose different ones. You don't want to spin out the same words all the time. You can set up spin tags for your titles. You can set up spin tags for your header tags. Anywhere in the article where you have text, you can spin it. So let's just give us a couple of examples here, and we're going to do the word wonderful. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to just click right to the left side of the word, and you want to put a left-hand curly bracket, and then you want to arrow over to the end of the word. Don't leave any spaces in there, and then put a vertical bar, which is right above your enter key along with your backslash. Okay, and then we're going to say there's a wonderful, you could say splendid, and then put another vertical bar. You can say fantastic, and that's good enough for that one, and then you end it with a right-hand curly bracket. Okay, and let's go down here and see if we can find one other word to. Okay, let's say we're going to do the word important. We can left-hand curly bracket, scroll over, vertical bar. Instead of saying important, we can say vital, curly bracket, and then critical. Okay, and end it with a right-hand curly bracket. Now that's just two examples, and like I said, you can do this to as many words as you want through your article. And remember, the more spin tags you have throughout your whole article, the more variations it'll come up with when it's spinning it out. And that's what you're looking for. The more variations, the more times your blog can be put out there. Okay, every time it does a variation, it puts out a new blog. It generates a new article. Okay, so and you can go through, you can do your meta tags, you can do your title tags. Any place that you have written text in here, you can spin out. You can put spin tags through the whole thing. And that's how you get your articles built and put out there. Once you get everything put in, like I said, if you wanna reblast this in the future, I would just do a Control A and Control C, copy it all to a WordPress document, save it with the title of the post that you have, so that you can reference it when you go back into repost it again, and you're not trying to spin out the same words every time. So that's how you set that up, and you just hit that spin and blast button, and it takes once you do that, it takes about 20 minutes for it to run through its full cycle, and as soon as it's done, if you want to do it to another blog or another post, you can do that. Like I said, the more you put out there, the more content you're going to have out there on the web, and that's what we're all about, is creating content. Just make sure that your words make sense when you put them in your article, and you'll have a wonderful success. So I hope this helped you, and look forward to bringing you some more information in the future. Hope to see you on the blogging scene, and have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, we're back. Now, I just wanted to ask you one question. Wasn't that easy? There's nothing difficult about this stuff. You just have to take a little time and set things up, and once you get it set up, it's a piece of cake. I would rather do one article, throw a few spin tags in there, and have it be able to blast out hundreds of original articles, instead of having to do one blog or one article post every day, when you can take that one and turn it into so many. And really, I mean, the whole purpose of this is to get your content out there. And what better way to post out original content than to have a little tool like this that you can just plug your stuff in and blam, and it's out there. So what are you waiting for? Go give it a try and see what happens. It's a one-time purchase. What are you gonna lose? 47 bucks? Ooh, wow. Cry me a river. If you're a little wussy, run away and cry to your mommy. Anyway, just kidding, guys. Anyway, let's do this, man. Let's get our content blasted out to the universe and give some people some stuff to look at. That's what we're all about, right? So we'll see you on the blasting circuit, and blog away, folks. Have a fun day.